Well, we have a very special guest joining us this morning, just in time for Halloween.
Yeah, he calls himself the Extreme Pumpkin Carver. Joining us this morning, this is extreme for real. Tom Nardone, welcome, Tom. And I got to say, this is not your kids' play. I mean, this is some serious business.
Oh, I don't know. I just try to make it easy and quick. I haven't got time for this stuff.
Well, it's impressive what you've done. I mean, how do you even get to a product like this?
Oh, well, I can share some tips. You want to hear them?
Please do.
Okay, the first thing I use is this high-tech device. It's an ice cream scoop. And this is, I know a lot of people don't like scooping the goop, so here's your tip for you. Start by scooping in a spiral right at the hole that you've created. In this case, I put the hole on the bottom of the pumpkin because we're going to do something up with his hair. And then I scrape in a spiral. I'm not dumping the goop yet. I'm just getting it loose, loose, loose. And then when I get to the bottom, then everything is loose and I can just dump it in the trash can.
Oh, that's way better.
Seems much easier.
So it makes much less of a mess.
Deep.
Yeah,
digging
exactly.
in there.
The other thing I do is I use a dry erase marker. You can steal these. I mean, you can buy them at the office supply store.
We would never do that.
And then I draw the face, and the reason I use dry erase marker is because, you know, I didn't stay between the lines very well, but you can rub it off really easily.
Oh, I
That's
see.
great.
Yep. So this guy we're going to make, oh, another tip is, this is the plug I took out of the bottom of the pumpkin. And notice I put this, I didn't make it round, I put this little jog in it. And that's so I know how it goes back in.
Oh, perfect.
So see, it fits like that
a
way.
little puzzle.
Yeah, so like a puzzle. If you make it round, you're always kind of trying to pivot that pumpkin on there.
So what kind of tools do we really need? I mean, you don't have to have something fancy, right?
No, really not. The kit that you buy at the drugstore is really good. If you're going to add one tool to it, I recommend this thing, which is called a drywall saw. You get these at like the home center.
Okay.
And they're really good for taking like the top of the pumpkin off or the bottom. They have these teeth on them and they cut through the pumpkin really well, because that's kind of the dangerous part when you got the big knife from the chopping block at home and you're trying to get that big plug off. But as far as the face goes and all that, you can use the little kit that you get at the store.
And, you know, people can actually talk to you one-on-one and get some personal information at the Zoo Boo, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm at Zoo Boo. I do a live show there. It's half this and half like Gallagher. So we're smashing the pumpkins together. We're lighting them on fire. I'm doing really quick carving. And there's a whole array of some designs that I've done.
And I bet the kids just really love it, right?
Yeah, they can come up and sort of touch them and feel them and get real close to them. A lot of them are really kind of gross looking, so it's a lot of fun. Zoo Boo's a lot of fun.
Terrific. Well, we love your creations, and it's definitely inspiring us. So
thanks.
I love this one over here with the bolts and everything.
Frankenstein, yeah.
Things that you never thought you could use with the pumpkin.
Yeah, and my website's extremepumpkins.com, and my books are called Extreme Pumpkins, Extreme Pumpkins 2, and Extreme Halloween, and they're in bookstores everywhere.
And you'll want to check them out because he's got great tips on them. We, of course, have more information on our website, WXYZ.com. Just click on the Scene on 7 section.